Mining.com.au is coming to you once again from the RIU Explorers Conference underway in Fremantle, and it is absolutely pumping down here. Sitting next to me is James Gurry, the Managing Director for Aureka. James, it's a pleasure to see you. How are you?
Good, Shae. It's great to be standing next to you.
It certainly is. Now, we're talking about Victorian gold, a topic I'm quite passionate about. Let's start with the Comstock pit. Now, it wasn't too long ago. I was standing a reasonable distance from the edge of the Comstock pit.
Indeed.
What's happening with this? Because there is a historic resource here.
Yeah, there is, Shae, and it's a historic open pit, and we made that announcement just before Christmas that we're working with the guys, private miners that own the Wedderburn mill. They're doing a scoping assessment of us, for us, for how the Comstock pit and the resource and the really good drill hits that we reported late in the year. Remember, we had that meter at 65 grams per tonne gold. Comstock also contains good amounts of silver in history, and we hope to hit that too also in our drilling results soon. So a lot of people have said, or they've looked at the Comstock and they said, let's get that into production as soon as possible, and we certainly agree with that plan. And while we've got the exploration experts, we're also calling upon those in the area nearby who own a mill and do small scale production to help us with the Comstock pit and get that ready for potential production.
Well, with the gold price so high in Australian dollars, it's a great way to seize the opportunity, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. I've had a lot of shareholders say, look, whatever production is good production at these prices, so do your darndest to get it into production. And I can assure everyone that we're really working hard behind the scenes, not only on the drill bit, but also on the planning side of things to get that thing ready for near-term production.
Look, I look forward to updates on Comstock, but another one I had the pleasure of visiting was Irvine.
Yeah.
What's happening here? Because last I was there was an RC rig on site, and then there was visible gold coming out of the core a few days later.
Yeah,
That's pretty crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, get the rocks.
The visible gold just keeps on singing to us. So you will remember that in 31st of October, we reported the results from RD48, and we've had 4 hits now of visible gold on the Irvine Project. Now, that's really quite unique because in the Stawell area, visible gold has not really been a key feature of the exploration drilling to date. So we're very, very pleased to have those visible gold results. And all our results are just on the edge and outside the current JORC resource, which is 304,000 ounces. And we've got the resource geologists coming out next week as we plan to re-look at those resource numbers and maybe do an upgrade later in the year. But it's terrific to have all that visible gold that we did drill last year, and that certainly led to a higher share price and the ability for us to bring in a little bit of money before the year closed off last year to enable not only the current drill rig, the diamond drill rig, to keep going, but also for us to mobilise a second drill rig in the coming weeks so that we can do some more ambitious drilling both at the Irvine Project and a couple of the regional targets that we do have.
All right, so what I'm hearing is drill baby drill.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drilling happening, and that basically means there's going to be a lot of news flow coming for investors.
Yeah, that's right. You might remember 12 months ago, we really wanted to come out with a strategy of continuous drilling.
Yep.
And we've been drilling since January last year, and we had a terrific amount of drill hits, particularly in that third and fourth quarter last year. We want to up the ante again because we'll get in a second drill rig. We increased the JORC resource by 19% last year when we brought in that Comstock JORC resource, and hopefully we can increase it by a lot more as we go through 2026. And also, I think what we're adding to the strategy now is a real business plan around the Comstock project. So if we can work with people in the area, like core prospecting, to get that into production as soon as possible, I think that's a strategy that our shareholders will be happy with.
Just before I wrap up, I can't believe I forgot. That was right. This time last year, you said 365 days of continuous drilling.
Yeah.
Can we up that now to 650 days of continuous drilling?
I think we can. We haven't had many days off, apart from the total 5-band days we get down there.
Safety first.
In Victorian. But we drilled just shy of 7,000 metres last year, and we look forward to drilling that at least this year again. So especially when we get that second drill rig going, and depending on results, we'll up it again if we can.
Look, my favourite medal in my favourite location. It's great to see the success you guys are enjoying. James, this has been a super popular booth today. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, we're pleased to be here and share the story while we're over here in WA.